reacting to season 7, episode 15 of Buffy. I can basically say now that we're at least about 67 to 70% done this season. And honestly, it's sad. It's getting sad that every week we're getting closer and closer to the season finale. Meant for a series finale of Buffy. It's been a crazy about to be 3 years in a couple months, I think, of watching and reacting to Buffy. And every day it gets unsurreal because I can just imagine the growth that Buffy has went through over the 7 seasons, 6-7 years, and it's wild. And you know what's wild? Last week's episode. So let's get into that. Last week's episode was a kind of the first time Buffy has had a date outing in a minute. And conveniently, it just happens to be the principal of the school, which I didn't expect at all. I tried to avoid any signs. I don't even think I really seen any signs earlier on. I just thought it was just a genuine interest. I was sus of the principal. I think his name was Robin, because of how he hired Buffy, and then also the way that he lets her like essentially get away with just not coming to work without a notice or call out or anything like that. She just doesn't show up, and he's like, okay, cool, I get you, see you next day at work. So I always was suspicious of Robin and his motives. I thought that he either was working with the evil, which I thought was primarily it, or knew something about the evil entity, which is the first evil. And I stood corrected. This man knew she was a Slayer because his mom was a Slayer, which was shown, I believe, in either season 5 or 4, where, with Spike had that flashback of when he was in the train in New York, but obviously it was a different actress, so it took me like a minute. I was like, okay, is that her? But his mom was a Slayer who was killed when he was younger, and, due to that, he's been just continuing to kill vampires on his regular day. We find out after Buffy has a date with him that the first evil goes to him and is like, I'm technically not done with Spike. I'm gonna need you to kill him. Why? Because he's the one that killed your mom. So I feel like that is going to be the ending of Buffy and this principal anyways. I mean, the chemistry was somewhat, I guess it was there. I really didn't ship it or care for it. But Buffy was happy. That's all I really cared about. And it's not going to get anywhere today. I think, conveniently, anybody pursuing a relationship right now is just probably not the worst time. It probably is the worst time. Like any other show, any other season, maybe, would have been the worst time. But this one shows up anywhere and can make you talk to them for minutes. I think everybody should be calming down relationships. Obviously, you saw with Xander last episode, he thought he was going to get a little fancy date with Ashanti, and she was a Demonte demon. So, Xander, Willow, Buffy, just hold on. Just wait until the finale to pursue relationships. We hear it here first. So, anyways, let's dive in. She couldn't even have peas. Like, they say, thought you ate? Guess who's not getting another date? Where has she been the last 3 episodes? Is they preparing to get up on her? It's not enough. Okay, for a Slayer, you have to come and attack us like this?
So tell me, why in the name of Almighty Grothnar would I let myself become human again?
Grothnar?
You're really talking to the wrong fella.
Sure, the vengeance demon trapped inside a household full of humans.
Preaching to the choir, love.
It's like we live in Slayer Central. I swear, if Buffy rooms or boards one more asking me out on a date, because that would just be...
Ma'am, you're making it weird, actually.
I like my sex on top of the table.
Would you let it go?
Yeah, right?
You're like a dog with a bone.
How many times should I ask about that?
It's my bone. Just dog that says you die.
What? Like, who is this? Oh! Then he is dragging her. And she running into him?
And so, and it's just getting worse. Plus, a rise in vandalism, 3 students missing. Tell me something, Buffy.
3?
Usually blows around May.
Was it like this before? It just seems to me as if things are getting bad faster than we thought.
Yes.
We're a little ahead of schedule.
Granted, a cool and sexy vampire fighting guy, but still.
Don't forget Snappy Dresser.
Violet.
Thank you. Emergency kit. This bag belonged to my mother.
Knew it.
A Slayer keepsake.
He bought the ease into telling her the tea.
You're a power now.
I don't know what to say.
Try saying thank you, Principal Wood.
Thank you, Principal Wood.
Unserious.
Robin.
He said, "Get
So
out."
all the potential Slayers.
Oh, he knew he was doing.
Popping up from like every corner of the earth.
He's smart.
Where the hell have you been? This funnel cake is kicking my ass.
Yeah, I hear they're tricky.
Robin Wood, this is Andrew.
It's a pleasure.
And there's no pattern to the naked eye yet, but the instant one emerges, yours truly is on it.
Oh my God, a class?
Punch block combo.
Okay, Kennedy?
Cross block kick. Try that in the field if you are dead. Drop and give me 20.
Oh.
20 what?
Girl?
Push-ups, maggot.
Buffy said, I got you. We understand.
Oh, I'm just not sure the first has an ass you can actually, you know.
Oh my God.
Guess we'll see.
Don't be a smart ass.
Principal Wood, hi. They're not all gonna make it.
Damn, we gonna be
Some will
losing
die.
kids?
Nothing I can do will stop that.
Damn, they're gonna be dying like spawn. God.
Hey, for the school pep dance cheer contest are coming along.
He knows, boo.
Bring it on.
Experimenting with the magics.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
yeah. Nothing too heavy. Just the lighter, safer stuff.
Barely.
I don't know.
Oh, she hasn't been doing spells more.
First is coming, and then look at us. The army. Empire, what with the lifting and the running? Why not just kill him?
Sis-
Anya, think. I fight, Demon Boy gets lucky, I get knocked out, you get killed.
Ooh,
I'm showing him our operation.
the neck of the gloom.
Us.
Brr.
Fine by me.
The tea getting hot.
Yeah,
Are you gonna say it?
That was a big deal. Very private.
What, are you just telling everyone?
She told everybody the tea.
Oh, come on, Spike. Don't blame Buffy. I asked. Yeah. What? Years. How many? Few. Before that? Around.
Ooh. Don't say New York.
Translation's gonna be a bitch, but
It's
the
better
ancient Sumerians did not speak English.
better than nothing.
They're worse than the French. Eyeballs change color when you think I'm gonna flunk out.
Yo! I didn't see her in episodes when she come back and
Her down.
oh my God.
Good thinking. But on the other hand, why rush? Till she
Wow.
hanged herself. Like when you called her maggot. She
Wow.
really heard that. Don't listen to it. Any of you.
He
It's the first.
he picked on
Oh,
her
let 'em.
insecurities.
I'm gonna make it. Some will die. There's nothing I can do that will stop it.
Not some of the voice, not the voice.
I didn't say it. But I'll be seeing all of you.
This is getting intense. Like honestly, God, damn.
Chloe was stupid. She was weak.
Buffy.
And anyone in a rush to be the next dead body I bury, it's easy. Just think of Chloe.
Buffy.
Do what she did. You're out of line.
Right, and she did kind of do
No,
that.
she's not.
Oh,
You're gonna let her talk to you like that?
oh, not her. She took a
Willow.
she took a fist
She's
for
not even the
Willow.
most powerful one.
Mm.
I'm not.
Okay, well, why are you in his house?
Then why are you here?
Right, you're not even dating
And
anybody.
aside from getting rescued, what is it that you do? Provide much needed sarcasm.
Same goes for everyone in this room.
Buffy ate her up.
Anya, all of you. Be as scared as you'd like, just be useful while you're at it.
Come on, Buffy. You know everyone here's doing everything they can.
Y'all not.
The first isn't impressed.
Y'all not. I'm not gonna hold you.
He
You're
already
not.
knows
Hold
that.
on, waiting.
She said, "Get the
All the
fuck."
speech button doesn't really apply to me.
Sit down.
Fine.
Oh.
Take a cell phone. That way if I need someone to get weepy or well done, I can call you.
Oh! Everybody's catching
If you've got
stuff.
something to say.
Just said it.
You're blind.
Whoa.
I've been here, right in it. Fighting, scrapping.
Since you got your soul back?
Well, as a matter of fact, I haven't been quite relishing.
Dangerous. The spike that tried to kill me when we met.
Oh, you don't know how close you are to bringing him out.
Cause she
No,
said,
near him.
"Get the door, get the phone."
We thought
Buffy
about
was
it.
she Buffy right?
That emergency bag's got some neat stuff in it.
At first I was like, "Girl,
Charms.
Be in a town. The first to be a running.
Those are Muppets.
And these things are shadow casters. You put them in motion and they tell you a story. It's you put on those puppet guys one by one. They cast shadows and the shadows tell the story.
Okay.
First, a girl.
And she became the soul.
And then it took the girl to fight the demon. All demons.
Well,
And it's Marion anymore.
they're getting translated. Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
Buffy, we don't know where.
Well, she says
so.
She says stop taking restraints.
Buffy, you can't.
How will we get you back? Find a way.
This must be the exchange student.
Sure, yeah. They would take a degree, and he damn sure did get hurt, just like how he said. Oh my. Okay, Robin. Damn. Okay, maybe he eating, and he ate shit or no? Cause we fix this house every fucking week. You gotta destroy it, Buffy. This time you better get the construction working. Cause with you.
Blow off the deep end.
Calm down.
Thanks for your support.
Right. You've been complaining
We're gonna have to find
to do nothing but shake this damn Bob. Get out of here. Up to the bargain when she's not there. Therefore, if you're going to just give sarcasm, leave it at the door. Today's not the day, actually.
She's right. And you know we have a choice. We can risk Willow's life and the rest of our lives to get Buffy back.
Create or destroy anything, just transfer.
I'm sorry, are you helping?
Right, are you?
No.
Yeah, then
At least
be
if I
quiet!
in the wrong direction.
Magic works off physics.
If we want Buffy back, then we have to find that demon and send it through.
Okay.
It matter if it's dead or alive.
I'll vote dead.
The only thing we know for sure about this demon is it kicked your ass.
It kicked all your asses, though, to be honest.
Where are you going?
Can't have a superiority thing because she is the superiority of the group.
Buffy, I'm the Slayer.
Her and Willow be the one carrying.
Wewe ni nani?
End of what?
Wewe ni mlinzi wa mwisho wa nyumbani ya shetani.
Latest. You mean play? Some non-reality reenactment hologram?
Oh my god, whoa. What the
Well, now what? We hold hands and chant Kumbaya or something?
sis?
Maybe. Till we get the magics up and running, I'm kind of working on my best guess here.
The magic's not the best thing.
Okay.
I'm trying not to laugh because they acting like comedians today.
We better put on some coffee. This could take a while.
Well.
Tuwapo karibu na kwanza. Nguvu yako inatoka hapa. Hii ni mtoni ya nguvu yako.
No.
Listen, you guys, I'm already the Slayer. Bursting with power. Really don't need any more.
No, they say you want to level up. Is it going to form?
Lazima iwe pamoja na wewe.
No.
It's a damn a goose snake. What? No. Oh my god.
Make this stop.
Hivyo ndivyo kuja.
No.
Got a job. Nice coat. Where'd you get it? New York.
And there it is.
Well, I think you better back up a little.
Oh, come on now, Nancy.
I almost got lost in for a second. Bitch, I thought she went fully dark, like.
You guys, you're just men.
Oh.
Just the men who did this. To her. Whoever that girl was before she was the first Slayer.
Right. Get that ass beaten. Fix the wrongs. He did not do that. You know, nobody is serious in this fucking show. Did he show her something? Oh, y'all better show me. Please.
You okay? Been kind of quiet since.
You sucked the life out of me.
Yeah, since then. You were the most powerful person nearby, and
Yeah, she gave her and
well,
Dawn.
that's how it works.
I mean, I know you got some time to think, but that was all I need to know. Now you a side eye.
On you guys today.
No.
That's alright.
No.
You needed to be.
You
Although,
did.
Twinkies and kisses, also peachy motivational tools. So you turned it down?
Yeah.
It's okay, Buffy. We'll get by, we always do.
Mm-hmm.
You.
Bitch. What? So that was maybe about 90 times 100. That's probably like a 9,000, maybe even 15. No, that's not actually 115,000 first edition vampires. That's like that big ass Daniels group that was running. No. I'm gonna bring a comparison that I'm realistic with because I don't know MCU. That is like Twilight when it was like 12 vampires, maybe 7 or 8 werewolves running against the whole Volturi. That's what it looked like. Double it by 90. That's, oh no, that's gonna be, that means that Willow gotta put, she really gotta go all like this is what I've been saying for like, I said it whenever Buffy get that big speech, was maybe episode 13, no, maybe like 11 or 12, maybe even 13. It has been between those episodes when she gave the speech, when Giles decided to throw those teenage girls onto Buffy. I honestly can say I was expecting Buffy to say this speech. And I know that like her calling that girl was weak, that was kind of fucked up, I'm not gonna hold you. And at the end of the day, the first evil was picking on her vulnerability and her mental state and making her seem like she was insignificant of being alive, which could have been the case because once again, we can't predict the future of the Slayers, all the Slayers living, the potentials that is. But the thing is that you have to kind of see it from both ways. Like with Buffy, she took this life, embraced it, had a moment when she was crying when she was younger, and she moved on and never been scared or backing away from stuff that she accepted. Like she accepted fate several times. She got the love of her life. She moved away to protect her family. She kept her distance to avoid anybody else getting hurt until she obviously found her ideal friend, which is Scoops. She even died to protect Dawn, her sister. And even in this case, the scenario, she never really put herself first. She always put herself last, which is this whole connection of the Slayer being chained down to the earth. And for her to carry this, specifically in the earlier seasons, 1 to like 2, even, I mean, obviously further, obviously. But Buffy has been carrying it most of the time. Now, Willow, her magic has saved a lot, but honestly, the spell of saving Angela's Buffy already is going to get that ass. Like, she's already going to get Angel. Glory, the magic of Willow definitely helped weaken, but Buffy she always carries it in strength. And at this point, I know she's tired. I know, especially right now in this state, you got Anya back to being human. You got Giles, who mostly is just still recruiting potentials who are scared to work. They are scared to train. They're doubting their abilities. And she's like, girl, when I got automatically accepted to a Slayer when I was 13, 14, I didn't doubt who I was because I already was. I was chosen. Y'all are chosen and y'all are acting weak. And y'all are choosing the easy way out instead of putting strength on your shoulders. And she's right about that. These people all being hype and happy about killing that one vampire, and it took 5 of them to do it, and talking about, oh, you had your first kill like this is like a damn video game, but they're not taking it serious. They're fidgeting, they're budgeting, and then with Buffy, she's pushing them away from it, carrying this big thing. Those girls should have been down there watching it happen. They should have been learning how to work as a team. Yes, they're training, yes, they're prepping, but they should start working as a team. I feel like between her having to try to train the kids, also trying to make sure that she can keep up the facade of working to get work for the house, such as working at the school. Then you got Willow, who, once again, I said I'm not going to rush, but like she can't do magic without losing. You saw how she just literally almost lost it. But I think the best way for her to try to gain control is do small spells at a time. But I feel like we're at a point where we're so intense into this season that she can't even do small spells. All the spells that she has to do is high maintenance and intense, which is why every time she does something, it leads her to that route of potentially being Dark Willow. And I think at this point, whenever she does spells, that's what she's going to have to be. She's going to have to either just control the two sides or merge them at some point. Maybe that's going to be her arc between these next 5 episodes. Or next 7 episodes, I believe. But hopefully that is the case, because I know we're going to have to be doing more spells, sending them up for teleports and portals, because it's too many of them for y'all like 20 people. Let alone that majority of y'all are humans. Maybe not majority, but Xander, Giles, and Anya, they're all humans, and Dawn. Then you got like Buffy, who's the main Slayer. Then the potentials, who technically aren't even really fully Slayer. Then you got Willow, who is on and off about her magic. We can't take chances. We need y'all to be on y'all full fronts. And that speech she gave was needed. Because I think that people, if you really do a compilation of between how many episodes it's been of them saying, well, I can't, or I have to see, or I don't know if I'm capable of, or maybe, or it's possible. She doesn't want possibility. She doesn't want scenarios. She doesn't want options. She wants a yes or no answer. Is you going to be able to help us or not? If you can't, you're in the way. We need more people that can do it. If you can't do it, get out. If you don't want to take the risk of being a potential Slayer and potentially dying to save the world, then leave. Don't take my room space. Don't eat my food. Don't take my time to not give us 110%. And I'm happy this episode pushed specifically Willow and everybody else to do it, because Spike has been he's just been watched, to make sure that he doesn't flip to the first evil. And obviously he's been dealing with the first soul. Then he got Willow, who obviously I know. She was addicted to magic. Her having to do magic and having to take that risk to do spells. Xander, he's always scared that something's going to happen to him. I'm just like, at this point, either accept it, help, move on. Anya, she don't bring nothing to the plate but demon knowledge, which we love, but most of the time, this episode especially, she was just giving things of negative energy, which we did not need. Dawn is now basically the Giles replacement, giving us translations. Everybody has to pull their weight, and I'm happy she told them that, and I'm happy this episode alone showed that they would do whatever it takes to get to that point, and I love it. Next, we can do a quick thing about Kennedy and Willow. I understand Kennedy, though. Like, she, in the back of her mind, never wanted to assume how intense dark magic was, specifically with Willow. I think she didn't want to imagine it being that intense or that kind of outer bodily where she thought she was going to die. But I think her sleeping will decide if she's ready to really pursue this relationship due to how intense it is. And I know that, what can be thinking if she's even able to handle Willow, knowing that this is the potential that she's at. But she defends her. She cares for her so much. I think she just needs a moment, and then she'll be fine. And it'll be fine, hopefully. If not, then girl, I can't believe I was like really out here like putting you up on it. I was over here like defending you against the trenches. So we'll see next episode. Lastly, obviously, Buffy and the First Slayer. I'm happy we finally found out the First Slayer. Like, I didn't know, I honestly didn't have any theories for these 7 seasons. I don't think I've ever cohesively made a theory about what I thought happened to the First Slayer for her to even become the First Slayer. And to find out that once again, it's because of men. Why would these men say and be like, let's have a woman fight for us? Because us men can't find these demons. Like, y'all are so unserious. They sat here and chained this girl up and put this demonic spirit goo inside of her and sent her out. And they told me something. The First Slayer was less talkative. You took that from her. You gave her all this power that she ended up thinking that friendship and love was a weakness. And that's the difference between her and Buffy. Buffy, I know that she probably regrets taking that power up, but she has so much that the First Slayer didn't have. Support, love, and family and friendship, which can mean so much other things more than working alone. Because imagine if Buffy ever followed that First Slayer's words in season 4 or season 5, especially when she was like, oh, death is your gift. Well, death is your gift is fine. But when season 4, when she was like, you need to be alone, and you can't work as a team. Imagine her one Slayer Buffy going against those thousands of damn vampires when it took her how many days to kill that first vampire spawn. Yeah. It shows that Buffy is different. She knows she's basically the final guardian, like I said, who basically maintained and learned from every other Slayer's mistakes and emphasized it, and is not going to repeat those mistakes. So that's daughter, that's mother, and I'm gonna stick beside her. So anyway, those are my season 7 episode 15 reaction to Buffy. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Buffy reactions. Patreon will be linked below to full Buffy, Angel, Sailor Moon, and Teen Wolf reactions. Twitter and Discord will be linked to talk to the episode, see when I upload. Till next time, make sure we safe. Peace.